start training legs today. I'm gonna start with my pre-workout supplements. A little bit different because I'm a holistic nutritionist, so I'm super food focused, not like your typical fitness supplements. Maybe some things, but not everything. So I'm starting with Bee Energetic. This is American ginseng, bee pollen, spirulina, and cordyceps mushroom. Cordyceps acts like creatine. It helps the body produce ATP. Spirulina, just all over good to have, but it helps cleanse your lymphatic system as you're training. So and then my super amino acids. This is pharmaceutical grade amino acids delivered straight into your muscle in 20 minutes, 99.7% available, bioavailable. And that is how I prep for my workout. All right, so we have a leg day today. My leg days are not, they're maybe quote unquote boring because I'm not lifting heavy. They're very short. Coming from the fitness category, I've had to scale down on my size a lot. So that meant higher rep ranges, shorter workouts, nothing that is overstimulating because I build muscle pretty easily. So let's go. Yeah, so Kim, my coach, always tells me to lift a lot lighter than I do.
Are you still like lifting heavier?
Pardon?
You lift heavier?
Can I lift heavier?
Yeah. Or like, are you supposed to lift heavier?
See, if I lift heavier, I'm gonna be building more muscle. And so I have to trim my muscle down a little bit.
Right.
So we have to go light. That's why I say it's like maybe a boring workout, but.
Do people know that you're switching to bikini?
No, it's a surprise.
Okay.
No, they know now. They know now.
Now they do? Well,
yeah,
I
they
can.
do. It's all good, yeah. I've kind of left little golden nuggets on my Instagram page, hints that I am dropping down to bikini, but you can see it in my posing. Definitely not figure posing anymore, fitness posing. It's like straight up bikini girl. Smith machine lunges are next, so let's do it. I shouldn't say my workouts are boring. It's actually nice to drop the usual like very intense training load down.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to what I was doing the last time I was in prep 5 years ago, like this is so much different, so much less, and I'm still getting so much out of it. So even though sometimes it feels like I want to be lifting heavier and going a little bit harder, some days I will, but like it's so nice to know that by scaling down, I can still get like big results. So that realization was like really everything this time around. Leg days start getting a little difficult when your calories are low. Oh.
Feeling it, eh?
I feel depleted.
Okay, what are we doing?
Reverse hack squats because hip thrusts are taken, so we're gonna add an extra one. My arm is pumped right now.
Yeah, look at that vein. Holy shit.
I was saying earlier, it's crazy that like nothing makes me feel more naked than my vein. I could be wearing like no clothes and be like, okay, whatever. But then the vein,
You
like,
see right through the clothes.
huh?
Can you see? Sometimes you see it right through your clothes.
I know. It's crazy shit. I love it.
Question. Because you mentioned bikini, but you didn't formally talk about it earlier. You didn't get into details, so let's get into details.
So I haven't like fully announced it, but I've been dropping hints, but I'm dropping down to the bikini category from fitness. Last time I was on stage was 2017. I was a fitness competitor. I won my IFBB pro card. So yeah, I decided to switch to bikini as I return to the stage for the first time in 5 years, basically, and I'm excited. I feel like it's been a journey trying to trim down the amount of muscle I had from fitness to bikini, but this is more so something I want to maintain just like as a lifestyle kind of approach with my body, so it's in much more of an aligned path for me, I think. Just want to be a sustainable athlete my entire life, so bikini it is.
You feel like throughout the past 5 years, a lot has changed in your physique. Obviously,
Yeah.
a lot has, but do you feel like it's the advantage of being in bikini? Like, do you feel like that's helped you to take the 5 years off, or no?
Yeah, you know, like I don't need to build muscle. Let's just say that. Like, you know, it helped me develop my frame in a certain way. And now to kind of just refine my shape, I wouldn't say it's easy. It hasn't been so easy to trim down muscle. My body likes to build it more than it likes to trim it down, but it's definitely allowed me to have a very strong base. My proportions are there. I mean, it's always, you know, it's always going to get better. Always a work in progress, but yeah, we'll see how I shape up. I'm excited.
I'm excited. It's 5 weeks, right?
Yeah, 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
5 weeks out from Arizona Pro. That's the show. I'm going to try and compete as much as possible in November. Olympia qualification cutoff date is November 20th, so I'm trying to qualify. That's on my radar this year, so I hope to be in Olympia on that stage by December 2022. So yeah, we'll just do as much as we can in November, compete as much as possible, see what happens, and go from there.
So what are we doing?
We need that. We need the bands. I will only do hip thrusts with this band above the knee because it activates more muscle fiber as you thrust up. I feel it like 10 times more when I do it like this. Done hip thrusts. Last set, I always love to end off with glute kickbacks. Every leg day I will end with glute kickbacks. we're done. I'm like shaking.
That was a good workout though.
Yeah. It's not too heavy. It's light, but like I said, I learned that you can make 5 pounds feel like 50.
Yeah.
So it's all about like holding that contraction and really creating that mindset muscle and like squeezing it, like squeezing the hell out of it.
Yeah, you do a lot of like 2-second holds almost every workout.
I like to almost imagine my body as a machine, and like for the glute kickback, for example, like it snaps. It's a machine that like snaps into position, all initiated by the glute, and then it controls back down. So there's a lot of tension, even though it's not as heavy as I used to lift.
Right.
It's not as many sets as I used to lift, but like I'm killed. It's good. It's you know, it's nice again to know that you could do less, be more intentional, work smarter, and still get like crazy results. So I'm happy.
Cardio?
Yes, cardio. I did cardio this morning. Still have more left to do, so we're just gonna finish off on the stairs. I do intervals, so I'll be on the stairs for a little bit, then I'll switch it up and go on the assault bike, and that's a day's work.
Let's go.
So 5 weeks out and everything is finally starting to get really real. I thought I was going to be stepping on stage April 2022. Then I thought I was stepping on stage in June. Then I'm like, I'll do a show in July. August for sure. 100% September. August. And I'm finally here.
October.
Haven't made it to the stage yet, but I'm closer than ever. And I'm doing things in a very sustainable way. So it's taken my body a little bit longer, but I'm really proud of the way I've done things. Yeah. So finally, we're getting really close, finally feeling really real. I'm being reminded of what prep actually means. Like, bodybuilding is a sport of intentionally throwing yourself into the fire just to see how well you could swim. And I've yet to make it to that point till now. And now I wake up on days like today, like I feel very depleted. It's just like, oh yeah, this is what I signed up for. Like, this is almost like the sacrifice. These are the dues that have to be paid, right? I know when I have days like this where it sucks and like it's hard to make it through a workout, even though I'm all smiling and you know, like no matter what, but these are the days I know that when I get through a day like today, I'm gonna wake up and be leaner tomorrow. I'm gonna make that progress. You know, it's the more seeds you sow, the more adversity you face, the more you overcome it, the faster you get to your destination. So yeah, it's getting really real. I'm hungry like all the time. I'll eat a meal and just be immediately hungry right after. I'm almost like more hungry after I eat than before I ate. It's really weird, but yeah, it's all hitting me, but it's really amazing because I miss this feeling so much. I haven't felt this since 2017 when I was last on stage. So yeah, I'm just like really being reminded of what bodybuilding is all about, and I'm so grateful to be back prepping, to be getting ready for the stage, to be humbled and reminded of like what it actually takes to get there, you know what I mean? It's the most rewarding sport in the world. This is like where my heart is, this is where my passion and my soul is. I love the challenge it puts me through. I love who I become out of that process. Like this whole prep is such a spiritual experience for me where I really get to meet my shadows along with my strengths and you know, the archetype of that inner champion that we all have. And for me, I'm so passionate about cultivating that for myself and what it takes to rise up to the challenge that every single day brings. And there's good days too. There's days that, are a lot easier. Easy, but you know what I mean. It's the highs and the lows and how you can surrender through the process of that. It's like, oh, no matter where you are, just take the good with the bad, take the highs with the lows, and know that it all adds up to the most magical destination, and I'm just trusting the journey. So, yeah. But I'm excited to finally make it to the stage. Yeah, the stage is like where my heart is, and it's just been so long, so we'll see.
It's a journey.
I also haven't had any refeeds or anything like that. One major difference this time around is I'm no longer counting macros. I just have a set meal plan that I kind of rotate through. So that's been different, but I like it. It's cool to have the experience of both. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had my favorite cheat meals and foods and stuff like that. Not cheat meals, refeeds.
Well, what's your favorite?
I love Thai food. I love Thai food, but I'm Italian, so pizza and pasta any day, anytime. Ice cream. Pretty much have a second stomach that opens up for ice cream, so I'm never too full for ice cream. Burgers, fries, everything. I love it all. I really just love it all. But yeah, that'll be post-show. Time to pose. Admittedly, I have not practiced my posing as much as I should have. I've been really not good with it. I need to actually solidify a routine for myself that feels good. But for now, I'm just kind of going through the motions and getting used to the bikini posing. I love how flowy it is, how model-esque the walks can be. That was one thing when I was doing fitness. I would always try to, add a little bit more sass into the walks, but it was more of a straight pose, straight to the front, straight to the side, to the back, to the side. Now in bikini, I get to show off a little bit of curve. I love it. It's gonna be fun. It already is fun. That's the thing too. I just sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on a stage. I'm just doing this every day and having fun with it. You forget there's a destination sometimes.
Yep.
Anyways, let's do this. I have to make that into a routine a little bit more, but we have the basic shapes that I'm starting to get familiar with for my body. I just love performing, so I can't wait to just make my own choreography with these steps and what I got. So try that once more. 5 weeks to make that the best it's ever going to be, because posing is everything. You could have the best physique, and if you don't showcase it properly, it doesn't matter. So yeah, but I love it. This is my favorite thing, is to make a choreography for your posing routine. I have a competitive dance background, so this is where my soul gets to shine. So stay tuned in the next 5 weeks over what I do with this, because it needs some work and a lot of practice, but we're here for it. So I have been training at Torque Barbell since 2014. This gym has seen my blood, sweat, and tears. Seriously, literally my blood, sweat, and tears. That was me on the wall right there. 3 weeks, 4-ish weeks before winning my pro card. I didn't even know that picture was being taken. I'm blinders zoned in. Yeah, this gym is my heart. It feels so good to step into, honestly, like a big community, and everyone here is just like on their own mission, working hard, so supportive, and it feels like a big family. So I love it. This is where I will prep forever and all time.
So we'll be back in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, so we're gonna be back in 2 weeks. I will be 3 weeks out from my show at that point. We're gonna see what happens in the next 2 weeks. My body's really funny. It's like, you know, it looks like I don't, well, to me, it looks like I'm kind of like maintaining the same amount of progress for like 2-3 weeks. Then all of a sudden one day, bam, I wake up and I'm like, yo, what? Like, when did this happen? I actually feel like that happened 2 days ago. I just like dropped about 1.5 pounds and I'm like, after so long, after just like standstill. Yeah, my body's cool like that. So we'll see what happens in another 2 weeks. Yeah, my coach Kim wants me to crack into the 120s. Currently sitting at 131.4 today. So I'm so close. I've been in this range for like the last month and almost a half, like 6 weeks. So we're gonna see what happens in the next 2. Those final weeks when you get, just before getting to the stage, it's like changes start happening faster than you know. They're little, but they add up so big at the end because it's just like you're getting so close to that final result, that final package. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm gonna take you with me.